Hello everyone. This is your Krishna from Women Today YouTube channel. So, in this channel, we have been interviewing many women entrepreneurs and also working women across different cities in India and also across the world. We have been doing many online interviews and also we are traveling to different cities in India. We have been to Mumbai, Delhi, Lucknow. We have been to Kolkata. We have been to Pune. We have been to Chennai, and we are doing a lot of offline interviews. And we are also doing online interviews across different countries. So today's our guest is from Delhi. So her name is Ekta Agarwal, ma'am. She is a famous tarot reader. She is a numerologist and she is a crystal healer in Delhi right now. So we have been interviewing many tarot readers, but everyone is having some kind of different talents in them. So I welcome you, Ekta Agarwal, ma'am, to this Women Today YouTube channel. So good evening, ma'am. Please introduce about yourself to the people who are watching this interview right now, ma'am.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's my pleasure to get onto your channel. So I'm Ekta Agarwal. I'm a tarot card reader, numerologist. Plus, I am a crystal healer. Plus, building my own brand of crystals where I make sure that I sell energetic crystals. Plus, they're authentic. Apart from that, I used to prepare for UPSC before, but in the later stages of my life, I realized that I'm not meant for doing a 9 to 5 job, and I want to get into something which can help and transform the lives of people. So, this is what brings me into this.
So you told me that you never wanted to do a 9 to 5 job. You always what wanted to do something in UPSC, but your fate made you choose this career, and also at the same time, it's your passion. So you love doing this kind of professional works over here. So also at the same time, so what can I expect from a tarot reading, and how can it actually help me, ma'am? Actually. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you. So with tarot, it's very easy and you can expect a guidance coming your way and a clarity coming your way for sure. See, what happens is tarot actually catches your energies, okay, and give you a very deep rooted answer which is not available in other modalities whether it comes to numerology or astrology. They talk on the surface level, but if you want to go into the subconscious level, then tarot cards help you at the best. So at the end, what you can expect is you can expect a clarity, you can expect a guidance coming your way, and also a tool which can help you to manifest the future that you desire.
Actually, I do wanted to ask, how do you actually interpret the cards, and what do they reveal about my current situation, ma'am?
Okay, so for example, if we take any very random card, you can see the colors in it, right? So there are colors. There is a number symbology as well. There are a lot of elements also available. For example, moon is there, fruits are there, other things. Okay, so we depict because every number has its meaning, every color has its meaning. Apart from that, every element of the card also has its meaning. So we depict via those, and apart from that, our intuition also plays a very important role. Our meditative guidedness, our intuition, plus the divine messages. So all of this comprises of a perfect and a intuitive reading.
So can these tarot readings actually predict the future, or is it like whether if a client comes to you, you just see the tarot card and you just give them advice according to your guidance, according to the intuitions or the insights you have inside you, ma'am?
See, I'll tell you, when it comes to future, so there are a lot of myths around that. Okay, that somebody says that it can predict 100% future, but according to my experience till now, I can tell you a proper time frame instead of future, because in the starting I have mentioned tarot gives you that tool, that authority to change your life, to manifest your life in a way you want to. Okay, for example, in the end of the session, I'll give you a time frame. Okay, within 6 months I can see these changes happening your way, and you need to be cautious about these things. Now if you stay cautious about those things and maybe take tarot guidance, then obviously predictions will be changed, right? So it gives you a proper time frame rather than a proper future prediction.
So you're telling that you're going to predict the future for 6 months, and we should plan our kind of works accordingly. The thing is that how often should a client come and visit a tarot reader? So is it like, okay, if I'm looking for my future only for this year, or is it like I should visit you regularly for each and every 3 months, or is it like I can just come and visit you for once in every 2 years? So how far is the duration between intervals coming and visiting you and getting tarot readings for our future, ma'am?
See, for example, if you'll come to me for the first time, okay, and I'll tell you some modalities, tell you some remedies out of or any guidance. So to reboot your subconscious mind, it at least take 21 days to 40 days. Okay. So I would not tell you to get reading between those time until and unless it's something which is not energy based. For example, if you have checked that whether I get the job or not, it is not energy based, right? But if it is an energy based question, at least 21 to 40 days is the minimum time. And then you can get your energies rechecked whether they are changed or not. If you have any yes or no question, or if you have questions about other people's personality, then you're free to welcome anytime.
Okay, ma'am. So let me know one right thing. So if I wanted to predict my future career in my professional kind of works, or if I wanted to know about my personal relationships with any kind of person, so if coming to you and getting tarot readings from you, will it actually help to predict my future, or is it like okay, there is no changes whether in visiting a tarot reader or not? So it doesn't kind of involve anything. So please tell us about these kind of things, ma'am.
For sure. For example, if you want to know about this specific person, so tarot is the best tool. How I can tell you about the energies, their current aura for you, what they're thinking of you right now. Also, do you guys have future together or not? Will you guys have any conflicts? When it comes to career, also I can sense like what is your energy field for now? What are the hidden blockages? And also, what are the things that you're actually stopping to get into that career path? So all of these things, if you work together as per the guidance and as per the readings, it will definitely help you. Tarot helps in every aspect of your life, every.
So can you just explain, I mean, tell us any kind of real life incidents that you find yourself astonished based upon your tarot readings, that whatever you told to the client, it has happened in the real life. Can you explain any kind of that real life examples which actually happened because of the tarot reading that you have done, ma'am?
I'll give you very short examples. Okay. For example, once there was this married couple who came to me and they had love marriage. Okay. So the wife came to me and said that, I don't know, I feel like, does my partner have extramarital affair? I was like, okay, let me go and check. And I found out that this couple was actually, this partner, the husband, is actually having the extramarital affair since 4 years. And they were married for 2 years. And when I told the girl was like very much, no, this can't happen. And I just politely said, get the things checked, get the reality get checked, and let me know. And this was happened. It was happened despite of the love marriage, they had extramarital affairs. Whenever I've predicted whether you will get a job or not, it has come to true. Whenever it comes to current energies, I can bet on this. It's 100% true when I can sense and intuitively tell you, okay, what's the other person feeling for you. So when it comes to the deep-rooted questions, tarot has always predicted right, always.
Yeah, I do understand that tarot readings do come true. And also at the same time, consider if a person is coming to you, and if they're asking any kind of whether any kind of if good situations are going to happen in the future, so no need to worry about that. So whether we may go to the tarot reader or not, no need to worry about that. But the thing is that most of the people come to a tarot reader and to in order to know about the kind of things which is going to happen very bad in the future. Consider if anything is going to be worse in the future regarding their relationship, regarding the business they are doing, regarding the work they are doing. They wanted to know about the future and they wanted to correct it actually. So when they are coming to a tarot reader, you may just predict the future. Yes, what you have, because most of the people's intentions will be, most of the things will be correct. So if they're feeling like, okay, something is not good in the future, okay, why to just confuse ourselves? Let's visit a tarot reader. They're just coming to you and they're just getting predictions from you, and you're also telling that, yeah, your intuitions are right. There is some kind of problems going to come in the future. Okay, the thing is that you will be telling there is some kind of problems in the future, but I just wanted to know how we can actually correct our future by making the things go right, by just avoiding the things making go wrong. Because the only thing we can do by only thing we can do by knowing that something not good is going to happen in the future is just to stop them. So what kind of advice would you tell to the people coming to you, and if they're having any kind of bad situation in their life, how will you just advise them to stop it, ma'am?
See, it's very simple. Give you a very simple example of it. Okay, for example, if you come to me for your career reading, okay, and I'm telling you कि I cannot see anything good coming into within 6 months. Why? Because you are procrastinating a lot. You're not putting in effort. The level of effort that you need to put in, you're not putting that effort. Okay. Now I'm telling you to stop procrastinating, and I have given you remedies for it. That these are the things that you can do to stop your procrastination. Now, if you're not doing it, then you cannot correct it. But if you are, that because I'm telling you the root cause, I'm not just telling you that these are the issues, I'm telling you the root cause also. Now, the root cause is in your hands to handle it. I can only cook food for you, but you have to eat by your own. This is this logic.
Okay, the logic is very simple. Whatever you wanted to tell, you can tell to the kind of clients that are coming to you. But the thing is that if based upon the work they're doing, if they wanted to make any kind of changes, they can only do it from their side. Yeah, I do understand now. So on the other side, okay, how far is tarot reading and astrology both are connected with each other? So is it like, okay, if a person, okay, consider if I'm going for an astrologer, they'll be like seeing my chart, birth chart, and they'll be telling my future, predicting my future, and based upon the alignment of the planets and based upon the alignment of the stars and everything, they'll be coming kind of predicting the future. So how is this varied from the tarot reader? So is it both are the same or is it totally different? So what are the difference between a tarot reader and astrologer now?
See, both are very different ideologies altogether. Whether astrology actually talks about the birth chart, the things which are already fixed, and tarot is a very current subject. Okay, tarot doesn't talk about the things which are being fixed. Tarot works on your current energies, tarot works on your magnetic gravitational energy field. Whereas astrology talks about something, for example, astrologers can tell and predict 30 years of the future since the child has been born. Okay, we as a tarot readers cannot do that because the child also comes with her or his own karmas of what they are doing. And for example, I'll give you a very short example. If an astrologer is saying that you are in this, for example, you are in Rahu's Mahadasha, okay, and these things will happen to you. Now, by the tarot, we can tell you no matter if whatever Mahadasha you are in, you can still align your planets, you can still do better in it. So it's a very different field. Tarot gives you very practical and very sophisticated solutions, very easy solutions, which are practical based. There are no gimmicks involved. With astrology, I think it's more on the subjects of where a lot of fear is being concerned. Tarot actually doesn't make you feel the fear inside, rather gives you a practical solutions to work towards.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very wonderful answer. And also the same time, what do you want to tell to the people who actually do not have any kind of faith in tarot readings? So if a person is advising the other friend to go and meet a tarot reader and get their predictions done, but the other friend is not having any kind of good faith, or they're not believing in this kind of tarot readings. So to those people, to the specific category of people, what would you like to tell to them so that they will come and visit you and have their predictions done by you, man? What kind of message would you tell that kind of people over there, man?
See, if you don't believe, I totally agree. But if you're not believing, I would tell you to experiment first. It's as simple as trying out thing. For example, you go to the furniture shop and you try first before buying it, you try clothes before buying it and making a judgment. Exactly the same way, I come to any of the tarot card reader, but and also come from a very open mindset. Okay, come from a very open mindset. And I'll tell you one thing, there's this very big issue when it comes to this tarot industry. People don't ask the right questions. So people are still not able to identify what are the right sets of questions that you can ask to these beautiful set of tarot. For example, people are still stuck to just current energies. Maybe instead of asking somebody else's current energies, you can focus on yours and let's know okay, what are the hidden blockages that are stopping my self growth, or maybe what are my subconscious beliefs, and maybe to understand the inner layers of your body. So tarot is a tool where if you'll ask the right questions, you'll get the right answer. And to the people who don't believe in it, again I'll tell you, just try it out as if you're trying clothes on.
So yeah, ma'am. So every people should come and make a try in tarot reading. So people might not know what will happen in the future, but if they take some kind of advices, it will be like a ladder to them. It will just make them go upwards, like in their because most of the people are just feared about astrology because they'll be telling the entire, revealing the entire kind of things which is going to happen in the future. But as you told, tarot readings is based upon the current events that is happening, based upon the energies that the human are just carrying with them, based upon the magnetic and the energies which they're carrying in them. So you can actually guide them to actually change these kind of energies which they have within themselves, which they can change the aura, and because of which the result they can change the future. Like if anything not good is going to happen in the future, because of the kind of tarot readings and because of the basis of the predictions that you have done, so we can just change our energies, which will in turn change our future. So that's what you are trying to tell to the people, right, ma'am?
Right. And also, I'll tell you one thing. As you have mentioned, that what if things don't go well into the future, or, if things are not planned as we planned in the future, sometimes what happens is that you manifest wrong things into your life. Because of the fear, because of your stagnancy and your aura, you tend to, manifest things which are not desired. So, in the tarot readings, we also tell you not to manifest things in order to get more, the unappropriate stuff into the life. So we also tell you and help you to cleanse your aura. And if your aura is cleansed, trust me, nothing can go wrong into your life. Nothing.
I think we have come to the core question for the interview. I think this is the right thing because in astrology, I don't think these kind of words they do tell, but as a tarot reader, you're telling these kind of words, which is exactly needed for the people, because most of the people will be like, okay, I have already wanted. I mean, they'll be like, okay, I'm in a very positive attitude. I'm doing every positive things, but the things which I fear, they do come to my life because they involuntarily they manifest the wrong things. So because of them, they are just unknowingly they are just passing the kind of bad things into the subconscious mind, which is creating some kind of energies which is matching with the kind of aura, which is matching with the frequencies that is existing in the world, and it is bringing and it is just connecting the kind of bad things. So this is how they involuntarily manifest the kind of bad things in their life. But the thing is that they always think like, why this kind of things happening to you? Because I always wanted to be a positive person. I'm not a positive person. But the thing is that they involuntarily do all these kind of things. And as you said, if they come to a tarot reader, they will stop the kind of things which they involuntarily do, manifesting the wrong kind of things, and they'll just clean the aura. So once the aura is cleared, because if every person is carrying some kind of aura in them whenever they meet a new person. So this is why most of the people will be telling like, whenever you speak, just speak positive, because if you're going to meet a negative person who is having a negative aura, it will be just shifted to you a little bit. If you're talking to a person who has a big positive aura, it will be shifted to them a little bit. And also at the same time, we should always think positive things. If we fear a lot, because you told the right thing, people always fear some kind of bad things. Because of this fear, they involuntarily manifest these kind of things. So tell me, ma'am, how do we actually want to clean our aura, and how can we just involuntarily avoid manifesting the kind of bad things? Because of the fear only, everything is happening. So how can one eliminate the fear, which in turn creates this kind of bad manifestations, ma'am?
Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, you have talked about how you should always speak positive and everything, but I'll tell you a very fun fact. Your aura speaks before you speak. For example, I'll tell you one thing. For example, if you meet a very random person, like we are meeting for the first time, right? So sometimes what happens is you meet the person and you get the vibe. You know, the Gen Z word vibe. Yeah, this person is very cool. I get the vibe out of this person. And sometimes if you're meeting the random person, and what happens is not liking this person, I'm feeling very irritated around him. This is what your magnetic aura is. You are not speaking, but your aura is already speaking. That's one thing. Another thing that I would like to point out is you have told that how can we stop ourselves from manifesting wrong things. I'll tell you a very simple technique. Okay. Now, If I'll tell you to close your eyes and manifest, not manifest, but imagine the worst you can happen. You can imagine in seconds. Trust me, you can imagine in seconds. For example, there are a lot of people who can imagine their accidents happening, or maybe having losses, griefs, etc., be it physical or monetary. But at the same time, if I'll tell you to visualize that 5 crore rupees is coming into your bank account,
Just a minute.
I can
Just a minute. Just an immediate phone call. Just a minute. Just 1 minute, ma'am.
will it be taking more time? I can't hear you. You're mute. You are on mute.
Yeah, I am back, ma'am. So no need to worry about anything. We can just continue for another 10 minutes. So as you said, you're busy. I'll just try to wrap it up, ma'am. So you can just continue, ma'am. You are the person you are talking.
What we were talking about. Yes. Now, if I tell you to start visualizing that, for example, 5 crores are coming in your bank account, I can bet 0.1% can also not manifest it. Why? Because we have this tendency, we have these upbringings of manifesting and visualizing wrong things at seconds. These are your hereditary intakes, these are your voluntary actions that you have seen in the surroundings. Okay, so one thing that starts, and the base of manifestation is your visualization. See, there are a lot of you can see a lot of YouTube videos, Instagram videos, where they tell, start doing affirmations, write affirmations. But I'm the person who clearly says affirmations are not going to work for you until and unless you're not visualizing those. For example, if I am manifesting that I want to excel my crystal brand, I should also have the tendency to make myself believe first, right? And how can I do that? Through visualization. So the core technique would be first to start visualizing, getting belief, so it can reboot your subconscious mind. And then again, any spiritual technique is not a substitute of your hard work. So hard work plus luck. See, divine light always says one thing: hard work should be yours, luck will be from my side, that is guaranteed. You know. So this is how it works.
Yeah, I do understand. Every person you do tarot reading, you must tell a simple thing: visualize. Whatever you're visualizing, you're going to visualize a good positive thing, it will flow. Yeah, I do understand now. So we have spoke a lot about tarot readings. Then now we are just moving to this crystal healing related kind of questions now. So tell me, how do this kind of crystals actually work, and what benefits can I expect from a crystal healing session now?
Okay. So crystals as your friend who's always there with you. Okay. Crystals are basically earthy stones, earthy material. Okay. And they're blessed to bless you. Okay. They have the healing properties. It's like very simple. It's like medicine. Okay. You go to doctor and doctor says that you lack vitamin D and you take the medicine. You come to a tarot card reader and I'll tell you, listen, you might need a little more sleep, so go for amethyst. Just giving you an example of a crystal. Okay, so you take it as a medicine or you wear it as a medicine, right? So it's basically complete the element of your body. And see, what happens with crystals is just wearing them, just buying them is not a solution, because I've mentioned that they come from earthy materials, right? They have healing properties. If they have healing properties and if they're taking your energies, so it's like your phone, you have to clean it also, you have to take care of it also, you have to charge it also. Okay, for example, I wear these crystals on daily basis. Now, before I wear it, I charge them, and after wearing for good 7 8 hours, they are healing me within where else and I'm doing my work. Afterwards, I'll also put them to the programming of why I'm wearing them. For example, if we are having a interview right now, so you have mentioned we are having an interview for, right? You're telling the reason. So you have to tell your crystals also why you're wearing them, and then you have to clean it. Very simple. And I can guarantee on this, they'll clean you if you clean them. Very clear.
Yeah, please tell me how can I actually clean my crystals? Is it like I should go and dip in the water, or is it any kind of specific rituals to clean the crystals right now, ma'am?
See, I'll tell you, I won't go in very much detail or the depth because it will be very difficult for the audience to understand. But very basic things you can do. For example, all the crystals can be put under the moonlight. Okay. Now there are some crystals which we say that you should avoid in the running water or maybe putting in a water for a very long time. For example, pyrite is the one crystal because it's little soluble in tendency. Okay. This is the pyrite, the second one. Okay. But one would be the moon, because moon is also full of energy, right? Full of motherly healing energies. So full moon night ritual you can do. Apart from that, there are a lot of sage available. Okay, white sage you can use. Then there is one crystal which is known as selenite. Okay, selenite has cleansing properties already, so you can cleanse your crystal through selenite. That is also one thing. Apart from that, the ones who are already into these healing modalities, they can use Reiki symbols, they can use seven chakra alignment, and a lot of other things can be used for cleansing of your chakra. But at the end, I'll tell you one thing. What all matters is your intention. See, I'll tell you a very short difference between the spirituality and the religion. Be it any religion, there are a lot of restrictions. There are a lot of ways to do it. There are a lot of fear involved in religion. In spirituality, there is no fear. There is only love and your intentions. And this is a spiritual based. Okay. So if you're showing love to them and you're just, for example, you're not able to do anything. Sometimes I also get so busy, I'm not able to do sage and everything. I'll just put my crystals on my hand. For example, I'll just put this. I'll put my hand like this. This is how you clean every time. Okay. You put your hand like this and you're saying, please clean me. Clean yourself and clean me. I need your energies for now. I'm demanding it, right? They'll provide. It's as simple as that.
So,
These are the stones which astrologers provide. There are precious stones, and these are known as semi-precious stones. There are a lot of rules and regulations when you wear those, and they're highly expensive, I tell you. At the same time, they're not so expensive. Plus, there are no rules involved, and they'll give you benefit only. With these, what happens is that if you're not wearing according to your birth chart, or if you're not wearing according to the suggested thing, like suggested astrologer or something, they might affect you in a bad way. For example, Neelam is one stone. If it is not worn, or like if it is not worn by the people whom they don't require. For example, if I don't require Neelam and I'm wearing it, it can give me very adverse effects. But at the same time, semi-precious stones can never give you adverse effects. Never. It will only heal you because it's like your mother. Do anything bad to her, but still she'll come and protect you.
that's a
So
kind
this
of
way.
yeah, that's a very kind of good reasoning from you, ma'am. Because the kind of people always kind of confuse themselves with the kind of rings that you showed. Every ring will be having specific set of stones. So these kind of stones do affect your life, doing positive things in your life because of the kind of stones they have in the rings in them. So if they are not used properly according to the kind of birth chart, then it will cause some kind of adverse situations, as you told. But the correct way, most of the people no need to worry about the crystals because you told me a very simple answer because right before I ask you the question, so most of the people will be like, I'm going to ask you this question the next moment, like what to say. What will you tell to the people who are not having any kind of faith in crystal healing? So you gave me the right answer even before I'm asking. So every crystal is very different from the kind of stones in the rings. So this kind of crystals actually do help you heal what are the kind of things that you face in your life. Similarly, to a mother always try to just feed their children, look after the children, they kind of heal the children. The only thought a mother has is to look after the children, to take care of them, to heal them, and to always think that their life should be in a very happy and peaceful life. So that is what every mother have in their mind. So in the same way, the crystals that you're wearing right now, it heals you and no need to worry about any kind of adverse situations. That's a kind of great explanation from you. In fact, this one single answer that you told, uh, it actually just submerges every each and every question, like more than 100 questions. Even if a person is going to ask about the crystal kind of healing, you can just tell to every people one simple answer. Crystal healing is like just like a mother healing the children. So a mother always thinks good positive things. In the same way, crystal do positive things and heal you till the end of your life. That's a great thing from you, ma'am. So yeah, thank you once again, ma'am. So we have just discussed a lot about tarot reading. We have discussed a lot about crystal healing. So people who are watching this video right now, please do subscribe to our Women Today YouTube channel, because I am planning to interview a lot of women entrepreneurs and working women across different cities in India and also across the world. In fact, we are traveling to different cities in India like Delhi, Mumbai, like Pune, Kolkata. Like we have been doing traveling all these cities, and we are doing offline interviews, and also we are doing many online interviews with many people across different countries around the world, in America, in Europe, in Tanzania. We have did in London, and just like that. So today, we thank a lot. We give a lot of kind of thankful wishes to our uh, Ekta Agarwal ma'am over here. She did explain us every kind of massive kind of answer in a very simple way. That's the kind of I think this interview is actually very unique because of the kind of very simple answers. Because most of the people will be like more telling things elaborately, and that's actually the way they tell is actually good. Every in fact, I do wanted to tell one thing in this interview is each and every people I've interviewed, they carry a very unique set of good qualities in them. So one people will be very good in elaborately explaining the answer, and one good quality I find in you is you tell everything in a very simple, calm, unique way. That's the thing people actually expect. Please do not want to tell. Please tell me very, because most of the people will be telling carrying some kind of aura in them, and it will be like okay, okay, okay. But you are very calm, telling the things in a very peaceful manner, in a very simple manner. That's the in a very simple manner. That's the kind of unique thing that you have, ma'am. So thank you once again for just accepting me to host you in this interview right now. And yeah, I'm a Krishna hosting this Women Today YouTube channel, and today's our guest is Ekta Agarwal, ma'am, over here. And I just wanted to ask you one final question, ma'am. So, if there is any kind of message you wanted to tell to the audience who are watching this interview right now? So, what kind of message would you tell to the people who are watching this interview right now, ma'am?
All I want to tell you is that keep manifesting the right things into your life. Only manifest the qualities that you would want into yourself or into somebody else. Do not manifest specific person. Do not manifest any specific goal. Manifest the outcomes of that goal, and that will help you to lead the luxurious life or the life that you desire for. Apart from that, all I want is that keep your mental space intact, because if your mental space is intact, you can conquer the world very easily. So work on your mental space, and all the best.
So I just wanted to tell one thing on behalf of the ma'am. Ma'am tells us to visualize and manifest only positive things, but most of the, as we spoke in the core of the interview, that most of the people always think they're positively thinking, but involuntarily they're manifesting the bad things. The one thing I have to tell to them on behalf of you, because since you told to me, is that you just clean your aura, just visualize only positive things, because positive things go to your subconscious mind and it will always manifest it. Please kindly do not fear. Fear is the only way in which all the kind of bad things do involuntarily getting manifested in your life. So the key for manifesting bad things is the fear. So throw the kind of key, throw that fear out of your mind. And if you throw the fear, and you if you're always be if you're always like totally brave. I think brave is the right word to use right now, because most of the people are using positive things. Think positive. Be brave about yourself. Do not fear. I think
If
braveness is the
like,
key. What, ma'am?
breathe, I'm saying just be brave and let go of things. Do not carry the baggages. Just let yourself be free and be sorted for life. You got only one life, right? You don't have to carry a lot of baggages. Just let go of things. Accept and let go.
Yeah, be brave. Anything happens, No need to worry, no need to fear. Just leave things aside, just like you throw garbages out of your home or your office premises. Okay, no need to worry. Whatever happens, let it happen. Just throw out the fear in the garbage, like throw out the trust, like you do in your laptops. You just throw in the recycle bin or just throw in the dustbin, and be brave, accept and let go of things calmly. So thank you once again, ma'am. Thank you, Ekta Agarwal, ma'am. So good evening.
Thank you so much.
Have a very nice day, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.